Guys, Mark Gellard here for Tennis One, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very important shot, and that's the slice backhand. Now, almost every single recreational player feels weaker on their backhand side, whether they're one-handed or two-handed, and the slice backhand is developed as a way for people that don't feel comfortable hitting a drive. They can slice the ball or just chip it back in play. What I want to do today is give you 3 very simple drills that you can do at your own club that are going to give you immediate results and feedback, that you're going to understand the exact weaknesses in your slice. Because what I want to do today is change your mindset and allow you to start using your slice in not only a defensive way to get you out of trouble, but allow you to use it in an offensive manner, a way that you can dictate the court and open the court with angles, drop shots, or a nice knifing slice that really cuts through the court and penetrates through your opponent. Take a look at these drills. Use these 3 different drills, and I am sure, I will guarantee you that you will see tremendous improvement, and eventually you're going to be slicing like Roger Federer. Take a look. Okay, in this first drill, what I'm going to do is stand very close to the net and hit a backhand volley. Now what I want you to pay attention to is how I'm setting the racket, and I'm really not moving the racket much. I'm just turning my shoulders to set the racket in position. I've slowed it down for you here. I'm just going to make a turn and a very short swing and a very, very similar action to your slice backhand with the follow through and finish. And notice how I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together by turning and there bringing my left arm back. And that's going to give me some real power and keep me sideways on, which is a perfect position to hit a slice. Okay, now we're going to move on to the second progression of this drill, which is working halfway up the court. And now what I'm going to do is the exact same thing where I'm setting my racket back, but now I'm taking a slightly bigger swing and extending through the ball just a little bit more now. So we're starting to get more towards a traditional slice, and this time we're letting the ball bounce, unlike before where we were hitting a volley. Okay, so now we enter the third and final progression, and now what we're going to do is hit our regular slice. Now what I'm going to do is notice how I'm going to start off with my split step here, set the racket back, turn my shoulders. Now I'm taking a full turn and I'm swinging through and hitting the slice. Very similar motion to the backhand volley, and that's what's the great thing about working this drill, is you're going to go through the 3 progressions, and basically what we're doing is just getting you to start with a very short swing and then extending it as we get back to the baseline. So now you can see I'm taking a full swing and then squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, as always, I like to give you the same drill but from behind, so you're seeing a different perspective biomechanically. And really what I'm doing here is, again, just hitting a volley. There's no bounce of the ball, and I'm just turning my upper body, setting the racket in position, and then following through like I would on a slice and pulling my left arm back. Now we progress to the middle of the court, and we're doing the same thing, but now we're taking a slightly bigger backswing, still following through, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and really notice how I'm short swing and then just punching through the ball, throwing my hand towards the target, my knuckles through to the target. And then the final progression, I'm all the way back on the baseline, and what I'm doing here is taking a full swing. Now I'm going through the 3 progressions, setting the racket for a volley, and then turning back much more now with a bigger backswing and following through the ball. And notice how I'm really throwing my racket through the ball. Okay, in this second drill, what I'm going to have you do is put your non-playing hand behind your back. And what this is going to allow us to do is create a larger range of motion and a looser feeling when you're hitting the ball. So what you're going to be able to do is swing through the ball at a real fast speed. And that's what you need if you want the ball to bite through on the court like Roger Federer. Now, I actually stole this drill from Jose Higueras, who was using it at the USTA. And I watched him doing it one day. And it's a great drill that he was using with some of the top players there. And it will really allow you to feel the ball on the strings, but with speed. And a lot of people have trouble with their slice just sitting up or floating. This is going to really allow you to knife through the ball and get some bite on the court, which is what we're looking for if we're trying to hit an offensive slice. And Jose Higueras was known to have a great single-handed slice backhand. And so who better to learn from than a guy like this? So take this drill and practice this one with one hand behind your back, and you'll notice you're actually surprisingly usually going to be better than you expect to be at this drill. The third and final drill I'm going to show you today is where you stand by a net, just like I have here, and turn your shoulders and place your racket on the top of the net cord. And then as you go through the swing, I want you to just slide your racket along the net. And what this is going to do is help you avoid hitting down on the ball, chopping down on the ball, or going under the ball, causing the ball to float and not stick through the court. And again, from the side here, what I want you to imagine is you're placing your racket there on the table and then just sweeping everything off it. Really going through the ball on a nice horizontal plane. And that will give you the stick and power that you're looking for an effective slice. Thanks very much for watching today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you use these drills as often as possible to keep working and improving your slice backhand, because this is a shot that will give you a huge competitive advantage over your opponents. Thanks for watching Tennis 1. I'm Mark Gellard. Keep checking back for more videos.